Hi, I'm Lisa Bloomquist, and you all know me, and so does everybody in the county. And I'm going to do an in-service today on the importance of meaningful activities in residents' daily lives. We're going to look at 3 different things. It's like why activities are meaningful, how you can be, what's meaningful in your life, and then how we can help residents be meaningful together, have activities that mean something to them and us. And so anyways, I asked a few of you already. One of you is going to sit on this because when they come to an activity, we want them prepared, like, have they gone to the bathroom? Are their glasses clean? Can they hear? With batteries in their hearing aids and all these different things. And if they're not comfortable, they're not going to enjoy the activity as much or get as much out of it. So that's a pair of sunglasses that are all smeared up, so like representing dirty glasses. Nicole is sitting on a watered up. It's just a bean bag, just so she's not comfortable. And I don't know if anybody's willing to put these earplugs in. Okay, they are clean. They're just gonna hold around my dresser drawer. Anybody else want to? Okay, thank you. So them represent you not having hearing aid batteries. Now I'm going to read a letter, and just pay attention to the ones that have these props of what it feels like as you being the resident having issues. And the rest of you can just focus on all the rest of the noise that's going on and what that feels like if you're sitting here trying to pay attention to me read. Meanest mother in the world. I had the meanest mother in the world. While other kids had candy for breakfast, I had to eat cereal, eggs, and toast. While other kids had cake and candy for lunch, I had a sandwich. As you can guess, my dinner was different from other kids' dinner too. My mother insisted on knowing where we were at all times. You'd think we were on a chain gang or something. She had to know who our friends were and what we were doing. I am ashamed to admit it, but she actually had the nerve to break the child labor law. She made us work. We had to wash dishes, make the beds, and learn how to cook. We must have stayed awake night and day. No, she must have stayed awake night and day thinking of things for us to do. And she always insisted that we tell the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. By the time we were teenagers, she was much wiser with our lives because we were more unbearable. None of the tooting the horn for us to come running. She embarrassed us no end by insisting that the boys come to the door to get us. I forgot to mention that most of our friends were allowed to date at the mature age of 12 or 13, but our old-fashioned mother refused to let us date until we were 15. She really raised a bunch of squares. None of us was ever arrested for shoplifting or busted for dope. And who would we have to thank for this? You're right, our mean old mother. I'm trying to raise my children to stand a little straighter and taller, and I secretly tickled to pieces that my children call me mean. I thank God for giving me the meanest mother in the world. Our country doesn't need a good 5-cent cigar. It needs more mean mothers like mine. Blessings on this wonderful woman. So, Nicole, what did that feel like, you sitting on that? Could you totally focus?
Not totally, actually. I was trying to really hard, but unfortunately, all I can really focus on is the fact that one butt cheek is higher than the other. And even just during your little presentation, I already have an ache in the small of my back just from that, just from sitting on this. So, there you go.
Good. How about you, Molly?
I tried to focus on you, but I heard more background noise than I did of you.
Right. I was going to have you guys wear these through the whole rest of the presentation, but you can take them out too. Do you have a pen?
There's a basket of pens.
What?
Have you seen the nurse?
No, did you hear me clear enough? Did you get anything of what I was saying?
A bunch of F words.
You can throw them away or keep them, whatever you want to do.
Woo! Guys.
You want one of these? Yes, you do.
Yes.
You pass that back.
I'll let you pick a pen.
Does that smoke like this?
I have no idea.
I should have passed them out before, but I didn't. Anyways, go ahead and fill that out while I'm talking about the rest of this here stuff. It's things that, So think about your day. What are your choices? You know, you chose what you're going to have for breakfast, what you were going to wear, what time you got up, if you took a shower or not, all these kind of things. So write down, and it can be throughout the whole day, what are things that you are meaningful to you that you do during the day. Even like be on your cell phone or whatever. Do you have anything?
I do. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I wasn't prepared for a test.
So go ahead and work on that while I'm doing the rest of this. Activities are meaningful. They're an important part of residents' daily lives. A variety of, we have one-on-ones, small group, and large group activities. Providing activities that engage the brain is a good part of our daily life. Structured activities can slow down the progression of Alzheimer's and even improve cognitive functioning. Some activities programs involve physical activity, which can benefit the body and the brain. Remaining physically active can prevent other health issues and maintain body functioning and mobility. How many of you have noticed on the days that we don't have rehab, like when it starts to get a little bit stiffer for the people, or they're harder getting their clothes on, or whatever, when we don't have that? Activities facilitate socialization, an important aspect of mental health. If people don't have the opportunity to interact socially with each other, they can feel anxious, lonely, and depressed. I currently take care of a lady in her home, and she only has me going over there for like half an hour a day. So she doesn't know what day it is, what time it is. You know, like I go there at 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and she's in bed for the night already. And, you know, doesn't eat healthy. So, like, it's important for us to, well, for the residents to be with us, you know, and with each other also, so that they have socialization, so it helps them, like, be with it, you know, and what's going on for the day. Activities can engage meaningfully in ways like minimizing naps so that they sleep better at night. Activities can encourage residents to improve their self-esteem. I started this program called Babes and Bonnets. I don't know if any of you have been here, but we're making hats. And the other day, Bernice and I finished a hat, and somebody came along and they said, "Wow, did you make that?" And she had the biggest smile on her face, and she goes, "Yes, I did," which she really did, but anyways, it's okay. She thought she did, and she did help me, so it was cool. Meaningful activities significantly decrease challenging behaviors such as shadowing, repetitive questioning, agitation, and argumentative interactions. I'm sure we can all relate to a few residents with that. Okay, so then I want your, I'm just going to ask you a question. So, what are 5 things that you do during your day that's meaningful? Nicole, you want to say one?
Well, the top one on my list is whenever I get up in the morning, I always want to look appropriate and preferably attractive, though it depends on the day.
Right.
So I don't personally like wearing sweatpants out of my home. That would be a big thing for me.
Molly, what's something that's
But I can plan my own schedule for the day.
right? Yeah. What's something that's
I wrote eating pizza.
awesome? Okay, think of the residents, somebody here that wants to eat pizza, and do we ever get that here?
No.
No. Our generation is going to want pizza. Do you think the menu needs to be different?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mutiny otherwise. Jason, what did you write? One of your things.
Being able to communicate daily with family and friends.
Right. So you can imagine the person that can't, you know, like who wants to, like Chuck, he's always wanting his family, you know, it's like, and he's looking for them. You know, how frustrating would that be for us not be able to have family contact? Sue, how about one of yours?
I guess I check my messages on my cell phone to see if I've gotten calls from anybody.
Do you know what
Just not playing my babies.
all right. So you're probably going to have one of them fake babies when you're
Probably.
older. I know.
I've always been a baby snuggler, so I'm sure when I'm older.
Where's mine? Yeah. So that's something, you know, you're probably, I'm like, what is going to be my thing? You know, like my grandma's always looking for the kids. I'm like, what's my thing going to be? I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so the things that you wrote down, what things of them are you willing to give up? Have these guys given up stuff? Yeah. So it's important for us to learn more about them, and so like things that we do know that they like, you know, that just gives them more meaning to their life. And so I have somebody's one-on-one. Do you guys know about the Getting to Know Me book? Have you guys read it?
Before.
So anyways, there's one for each hall, and I've taken time, got their pictures and their information, but like there's pages on there that you guys can add to the page, and that's important, later, because it's like, do they like to get up at 7 o'clock? I mean, are you going to get mad when you get here and they're getting you up at 7 when you don't, when you sleep till 10?
I sleep till 10:30.
Okay, so like, are you going to dig at getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning? No. Are you going to have a good day?
Nope.
Is your day going to be meaningful? No. And so it's important to know. So I encourage you guys to read the Getting to Know Me book, and like when you know more details than what's in there, write down. There's a page that's just loose. I mean, it's in there, but it's like empty. But write down things that you know about the resident. And so I just want to know if you guys can figure out who this one is. They were born on December 26, 1923. They grew up in Grand Marais. They're single. They have no children. They like to get up early, eat breakfast, exercise, and read. They like to go to bed in the evening pretty soon after supper, and they like to read. Their favorite food is fresh fruit. You know yet? They do not like to be around pets, and not really around children. The only kind of music they like is gospel. They like to spend time outdoors, sometimes sitting in the sun. They like to spend time by themselves a lot. Their favorite activity is reading. Their favorite spectator sport is football. Do you know this one yet?
Say no kids?
No, not many. Not.
No, this person had kids or no?
He does not have kids.
It's a man. Okay. I know who it is.
Okay,
I mean,
what do you think?
I would guess.
Yeah.
Is Erlen? Okay, so he does not like alcohol ever. He does not like to go out to restaurants, but he loves having pizza in with his family.
Yep. Oh, no.
Okay. He likes to attend church. And then let's see. So now, is it going to be meaningful for him if there's a happy hour and you serve him beer? Is it important for us to know that Erlen does not want to go to happy hour and he does not want beer? I mean, what would be the point of taking him? So what about somebody like, one of the ones that can't stay? I don't want to go to that, or whatever, just like drive them over there. Is that meaningful to them? That's why it's important for us to know what their likes and dislikes are. I mean, there's certain people we know do not want anything to do with church. We don't go ask them. We record everything that we do with the people, but we know who doesn't want to go to church. So we're not bringing them there. And so anyways, so that's just important for us to think about, so I really encourage you to read the Getting to Know Me book and write down more information, because then I'll redo them in a little while so we get more stuff so we can help the resident have a more meaningful life. So, this is just a thing that I heard the other day. I heard somebody say about my grandma, that it's great to give her a bath at night, because it makes more sense, because she is like, you take the clothes off her, put her pajamas, give her a shower, put her pajamas on, and put her to bed. Well, I know, or at least I used to know, that she does not like having her hair wet when she goes to bed. So is that meaningful to her, like when she gets a shower and then goes to bed? I mean, I don't know if she cares anymore, and I haven't read her care card, and you do a great job, so I'm not, I'm not like poking nothing at anybody, I'm just saying for instance. So it's important for us to know what they like and don't like, and I have no idea right now if she cares about that, because I know Molly gives showers, and so I'm not slapping anybody for anything. Because then, I have not read her care card, so I don't know what's on that, and her Getting to Know Me probably does not say that she does not like her hair wet when she goes to bed. So just things like that are important for us to know. So I think I'm getting close to the end. So in the conclusion, what is that word? In conclusion, meaningful activities can benefit the body, mind, and soul. They help with cognitive functioning and slow down Alzheimer's. They prevent health problems and help maintain daily function and mobility. They help people keep from being isolated, bored, and depressed. They minimize naps, which naps are good though, so there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like if it helps them to sleep at night, then we've got to work on that too. We need to make sure that our residents have what they need before they come to activities. Their glasses clean, hearing aid batteries, gone to the bathroom, are they warm or cold, or take care of that kind of stuff. take time to read and update the Getting to Know Me book. And I really, really, really encourage you to do that, because I mean, I want to get them so like we know that that person likes to get up at 7 o'clock, you know, not just like they get up early. I want to know 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever, you know, as much details as we can. Because I mean, like you would prefer that, wouldn't you? Like 10 o'clock, 10:30, instead of like 9 or in the morning, you know, details. It's up to all of us to give, to connect with. Okay, I'll try it again. It's up to all of us to find ways to communicate and connect with each person and provide activities that are meaning and make them comfortable. I just want to thank you all, and I think you all do a great job, and I appreciate in activities with you guys helping us. We can't do that without you, so I just want to thank you, and thanks for the time.
Thank you, Lisa.